y'all, thanks for joining me today. Went thrift store shopping a little bit, so just wanted to share a little bit of the items that I ended up getting. Thanks for hanging out. It was kind of a long day. Ended up spending about 3 hours at the first thrift store that I went to, but one of the reasons why, it is a larger thrift store, so there's a lot of things to look at. And one thing I always say, it's a really good idea to go through all of the sections, even though you may not be interested in like long skirts, but you might find something that you're looking for. You know, a lot of people put things back in different places, or they're just constantly restocking, or you find a lot of things in different sections, kind of like the men's section. It's a great place to look through for jackets, sweaters, all of those things. Especially if you're just kind of going to a thrift store for the first time and just kind of checking it out, just kind of seeing what they have. But I've been to this thrift store many times and just know that it's always a good idea to go, you know, into all the sections again, because you never know what you might find. So I'll share with you what I found. So first, I wanted to share this men's blazer. Sorry. See if this comes out here. 3 buttons. It is a houndstooth kind of check print, if you will. More of a plaid print than a houndstooth, but there is some kind of houndstooth going on there. But the really cool thing about this blazer is that it is a Claiborne, so division of Liz Claiborne. And what's even cooler is that I open up inside and it is fully lined, so super cool on that. But it's also from, or made exclusively for Bullock's. And if you know, Bullock's was a department store, a high-end department store. They first opened in 1907. The last store closed in 1995, but they became part of Macy's. But yeah, they were known for a lot of high-end brands, Giorgio Armani, all of that good stuff from years ago. But really cool. 3 buttons on the sleeve. Was able to find this in a size small enough to fit, but still be a little oversized. So that's why I say always checking the men's section for blazers is really cool. Jackets, I found jackets, again, sweaters, t-shirts, certain t-shirts, all of that really good stuff in different sizes. So even if you want something oversized, was definitely a great area to look. And if you're looking for something smaller yet oversized, I guess. But you know, these blazers are really popular. You know, men's wear blazers to wear with skinny jeans, mom jeans, boot cut jeans, any jeans. But yeah, and it is a wool blazer, so super cool on that. Also on my search for vintage pieces here, found this wool blazer, Peabody House International. Very 80s. So it's another cool wool. And up here, there you can see 100%.
That's really pretty.
Wool as well. I feel like it's gonna be love these pencil skirts. This pencil skirt has a very light stripe as well.
It's a little t-shirt to wear.
And what's really cool about this skirt too is that it has
to kind of see
in
if
the
that
back
as well.
See if I can try showing this to you.
Continues.
It's kind of like a double pleat, so that's kind of cool. I've always liked that, just the little details on things that make them a little bit different. Some wool pencil skirts you'll find that maybe have like a double slit in the back. So I thought this was kind of nice. So it does have some pleating in the front at the top. Pockets does have pockets, which I think is really cool and functional. Only thing I'm not crazy about is the side zipper. I have a thing with side zippers, being someone who is blessed in the bottom half. I find that with clothing that has a side zipper, I typically will catch my skin, so that's really great. But yeah, so side zippers, yay. But it does have a side zipper, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Next on the list today was this, again with the menswear. So it's a Mantoni, Milan, Italy, 100% virgin wool, wrinkle resistant. So kind of cool there. Now these pants, they are a houndstooth pattern, pleating on the front. What's really cool is that, you know, with the button and the hook, it also has a button for the fly there with the zipper, so that's kind of nice and fancy. But you know, these are actually more cinched at the waist, so I do like that, so that they sit higher, and they are very flowy for wool pants, so kind of like a straight leg, if you will. So like that as well. So really cool. Has the pleating in the front, buttons on the back pockets, so really nice. But yeah, you can wear this with, like, you know, whether it's you know, a cropped top or a shorter sweater, just something to really show off the front there. That's super nice. And that's why I say, like, really looking through you know, the men's section, you know, just there's certain things that you never know what you'll find, you know, even the pants, jeans and all of that good stuff. And speaking of jeans, this brand isn't a vintage brand. It's Universal Thread, so it's a current to date brand, but they do make kind of older vintagey style clothing, but this is neither old nor vintagey. But just got these just because I liked the wash and the fabric. Fortunately, there is no stretch to these, so Lord help me. But I like them. I like the wash. They are a cropped cut, so a little bit shorter. They probably hit me right at about mid calf, or a little bit lower than my calf, but definitely higher than my ankle. So cropped, very cropped. But I thought it was super cool. I hadn't had a pair of jeans like this, so I thought it was nice to have. And last but not least, little bangle bracelet there. Nothing fancy, but thought it was cool. Just another accessory to add to my list. But today spent about $21 and some change, so wasn't too bad. You know, they do have a lot of deals and sales when you go, so always ask whatever thrift store that you do go to. Be sure to ask you know, when they have certain deals or what kind of sales. At this one, they actually have it posted on screens throughout the store, so you know what's going on for that day. Their tags are color coded, and so they have a lot of inventory, and so they have to move a lot of inventory. So they typically have some pretty good deals at this particular location, and they're really, really big. And I think that is a good and a bad thing. You know, I shop for me. I shop because I'm going to wear these things. I'm not going to post them for sale on a website. I don't have a platform where I am selling vintage clothes or just reselling, you know, any type of clothes. So, and that's what I feel like I am up against when I go to these stores, because these particular thrift stores, you know, they sell to the public, those who are really interested in just, saving some money, recycling some clothes, and getting a good deal. Whether it's used or, with tags. And unfortunately, we are up against, those who it's their job, they resell, and whether it's online or at a store, and they just mark up the prices. You'll find that blazer that I got, for a few bucks, definitely find something like that considerably marked up. On websites, and I've checked it out, for 3, 4, 5 times the amount. Still getting a good bargain, but are you getting it for a few dollars if you were to just go to the store and kind of feel it out and get it? I see those folks with their carts just walking up and down the aisles and just throwing stuff in their bins, in their carts, and, I know what they're doing. And unfortunately it's kind of the nature of the beast. But, I think it's a matter of, I can give some tips to those that are shopping for yourselves. Just get there early to whatever particular thrift store you want to check out. Definitely give yourself time. Again, go comfortable with clothing. Not every thrift store has fitting rooms. A lot of them, I will tell you right now, do not. So you just got to wear some, I typically will wear like some running shorts, even though I don't run, but I have some running shorts that I wear, really light fabric and comfortable, that I can try jeans on or pants on right then and there and know if they're going to fit or not. Do not go wearing sweats or wearing a pair of jeans if you're going to go potentially buy a pair of jeans or sweats, because you can't put it over your clothes. As far as like what I wear for tops, I'll layer. I wear like a tank top underneath, and then maybe like a t-shirt over, kind of like what I'm doing right now. And this way I can always take off the t-shirt if I want to try on a blouse. And this way I'm still clothed, but I have something that's, a little bit lighter wear, so I can try on the blouse and really see if it's going to fit or not. It's kind of awkward when you see folks in like these sweaters or sweatshirts and they're like, oh, is it going to fit or not? Remember, a lot of these sales are final. You cannot return. There are a few of the larger thrift stores that will allow you a certain return period of time, but for the majority of these thrift stores, all sales are final. So you want to be sure as much as possible that it's going to fit you, unless it's like a brand that you're already comfortable with, like the size is going to fit. So yeah, definitely go comfortable. And for shoes, I typically wear just things that I can like slip on and off, but never touch the floor. So I'll wear some socks, or just things that I can easily slip on and off right, then and there. Because again, bare feet touching a floor that's been walked over by thousands of people, probably not good. So just FYI. And yeah, so that's about it for me today. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for going broke, not going broke, going broke with like your shopping budget, not going broke in general. Please don't ever buy something if you can't afford it. If you can't buy it, even if it is a couple bucks, it's a couple bucks. But just making sure that you have your shopping budget, stay within your budget. But if you're going, to spend it, at least if you're going to go broke on your budget, go broke with me. So thanks for joining and have a great time. See you next time.